Nadia, Fariza, Shakrin and Wafa. The bulk of the credit for the conviction in point of investigation should go to the investigating officer, Nabila, and the MACC team she headed, all of whom are dedicated officers. None of the DPPs or the investigating officers had any personal and we just did a job. Many accusations have been hurled against my DPPs which are not, I think, fair, because they are just doing their job. And if I couldn't have done my job if I hadn't received the strong support that they provided me. So really speaking, the victors of today are my DPPs and my investigating officer. Thank you very much. Any questions?
Are you happy with the sentence and the fine of almost 1 billion?
What did you say?
Are you happy with the sentence?
We are not happy or unhappy about anything. We just do our job and we get on to the next case. It is not our role to be happy about someone else's grief. Yes? Any other questions? How come you all don't have any questions for
What
me?
do you think of the statements of the verdict context has been released by some media days ago? The verdict statement,
We have addressed that in the arguments before the court.
Sir, this has been a very long journey. How do you instruct members of your colleagues? How do they perform? And what's the message?
My DPPs performed 100%. I might have been slacking, but not them.
For the 10 years sentence, do you think it's proper and fair?
The judge, I think, had a balance to make, and I think he made the balance. It is a very difficult choice to make. Sentencing is never easy. As a former judge, I can tell you, sentencing is never easy. It's one of the most difficult parts of judicial life. And one has to throw so many things in the balance. The judge probably thought 10 years was fair. And we do not propose to appeal against inadequacy of sentence until the Attorney General thinks otherwise. Unless the Attorney General thinks otherwise.
You spoke of the need to send a message with the sentencing. Without specifying your feelings on the sentencing, can you just tell us about what you felt about the need to send a message with the sentencing?
Well, the purpose of these trials, and a trial like this, and the sentence, is to send a clear message to would-be offenders and stop them dead in their tracks. And the purpose, of course, is also to let society know, the Malaysian public, to whom we owe our duty, to let them know that we have done our duty and that the court has done its duty, and that if they had any aspirations in this matter, we have tried our best to fulfill them. That is the only message that can be sent.
Rosmah's lawyer said it's selective prosecution because Rizal, has admitted that he has committed crime and the 4 charges were dropped. How come no action is taken against him?
This is prosecutorial discretion. Sometimes it is necessary for the public prosecutor to weigh in a balance who has committed the crime and whose evidence is necessary to bring home the charge. If you have, for example, a gang of robbers and 3 robbers are being charged, the fourth is giving evidence against them. There's nothing unusual about it. I mean, this is normal. So I think what is being done is a mountain is being made out of a molehill. In fact, if you read our submissions at the close of the prosecution case, you will find that we have provided ample authority to support the proposition that where there is more than one person involved in a crime, the discretion is with the public prosecutor to withdraw the charge against one or more of them and use them as prosecution witnesses. Otherwise, the crime will never be proved, never be brought home. If I am to accede to your suggestion, then no one can be charged. If 5 robbers rob and we don't have any eyewitnesses except one of the robbers, then we cannot withdraw the case against him and use him as a witness. So that means crimes can never be proved. That is why the discretion is given to the public prosecutor. And in this case, it is my view, my private view, that the discretion was correctly exercised.
The defense will appeal for this case. So as prosecutor, what do you think of the appeal? Will the appeal take the differences for this result?
I'm not an astrologer. And I don't carry any crystal ball to tell you what it is. Yes.
You mentioned in court that that the sentence was necessary because of the crime, of the gravity of the crime that's committed. Can you expand a little bit on that?
Sorry, say again.
Sorry, you were saying in court that you asked for the maximum fine because of the gravity of the crime that was committed. Can you expand a little?
These are normal submissions that are made at the conclusion of a case involving corruption. Don't forget, corruption is a very evil thing. And I think the Malaysian public are realizing that it is an evil